Yeah, tell them it's not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then knock an episode about the part we not the same. Culture not the same, boy, I feel like Robert redeemed. And just like Robert been redeemed, glory to the King. I feel like C might get this music with faith in it. Put the word on 808, I'm talking great Steph Curry with the shot. Boy, I'm talking long distance. Boy, you messing with a Grizzly, you would think I played in Memphis. We be going back and forth, this like Serena playing tennis. But it's LLC's up in this thing, that means we stand us not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Yeah, this the podcast, not the same. Yeah. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigned. Then knock an episode about the part we not the same.
Yo, we are back. We are back. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 88 of the Not the Same Sports Show, hosted by this one word, C. Micah, that one word over there, Mr. Rob Redeem. We're glad, gracious, and very, very happy to be here with y'all for another Not the Same Sports Show. Check this out, man. I need you to do what you see on the screen whenever I can even see it on the screen my own self. But, yeah, I need you to go and do what you see on the screen right about now. Go on and do it, man. Why don't you? Come on, man. Don't be disobedient. Number 1, hit that like button. Number 2, hit the subscribe button. And lastly, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we are live, as we are right now.
Right now. Yo, I want to give a shout out to our rebroadcasters. You see them on the bottom left-hand corner, our MTMV Sports Fan Mouse. Shout out to everything they got going over there. 494, Red and Bold, Sports Talk with C. Everybody that has something going on over there, the main card. Look, the V Report, all the shows that's going on with the MTMV Sports Network. Shout out to our bros and our sis over there. You dig what I'm saying? Is doing big things. Also, Live Show TV, Takeover Radio, Praise 365, Scooter, Parable Radio, RYC Praise News, Hip Hop Radio and Podcast Network, and the Kingdom Now Network. These are the folks who rebroadcast us to one words one way or the other. We got like 3 shows, and them one words support us. Some of them support all of them, and we appreciate it. You dig what I'm saying? We haven't did this in a minute.
Okay.
One word's forgot, but let me get a hand clap real quick, brother. You thought I forgot about you, didn't you? One word. That's a shout out to all my sneaker peekers of the Not the Same podcast, the E3 Bible Study, and the Not the Same Sports Show. You dig what I'm saying? If this is your first time tuning in to the Not the Same Sports Show, sneaker peekers are those folks that they don't like being called sneaker peekers because it seems weird. So our silent partners, they peep in, they see. Man, they don't know what they're talking about. Hey, they're pretty good. They got all the comments and whatever the case may be, but they don't say a word. But we appreciate the sneaker peekers, our AKA silent partners, our AKA silent listeners, however that works. But we thank y'all for supporting the one words. You think what I mean? What's good with you, see?
Also, a big salute to all our audio listeners, man. Whether you listen on Apple iTunes or Apple Music, or not Apple Music, Amazon Music, or wherever you listen to it, man. Deezer, what was it? Z? I don't know. Any one of them places where you listen to it. Big salute to you.
My mama? No,
your mama is blessed. That's all I say about my mama too. That's all I say. But nah, man, wherever you're listening to us, man, give us a 5-star review. If you're enjoying what you're listening to here, man, look, we put in work. Now, we work jobs. We're very busy all the time. We got stuff to do. But, brother, we actually put in work. We study for these things, man. And we put in work because we want to present a good show. You know what I'm saying? We want to act like we know it all because we definitely do not know it all. No. None whatsoever. But we do know sports a little teach. You know what I'm saying? We know a little bit about some sports, especially basketball. Especially basketball.
Especially NBA basketball.
Yeah. But we coming up on football too. Watch out now. You know what I'm saying? Be careful.
On my collar in a minute. That's all I'm gonna say because I'm about to talk my talk. But like my brother said,
as you should. All right, man. But without further ado, man, let's go and get into the show. Let's see what is popping. You know what I'm saying? Somebody tell me what's popping. This is our What's Poppin' segment where we talk about the latest and greatest in sports. What's going on? We always start with the NFL because, you know, in America, the great land of America, This is one of the best sports what everybody loves. This is our top 10 power rankings, but you see there's only 8 because there was only a few games. The teams are being out. You can't be ranked no more after you ain't played no more.
You ain't in it.
You know what I'm saying? You at home, you fired your coach, you got new GM, and all the players, we don't even know who coming back. You can't be top 10. So we'll go with what's been going on. Number 1, we have the Seattle Seahawks. Number 2, we have the New England Patriots. Somewhere Mr. G is very happy. Number 3, the Rams. Number 4, the Broncos. Number 5, the Bills. Number 6, the Texans. Number 7, the Bears. These Bears. And then number 8, the 49ers. Hey, I want to say this right quick, man. Hey, man, I feel bad for the Broncos, man. They had a big win and went to overtime, got the dub, and then they starting quarterback broke his ankle, out for the season. He broke his ankle in overtime. In overtime. You know what I'm saying? So he made it all the way through. They're looking very, very good. You can say Eagles number 10. Okay. Probably about right for real. But nah, man. Hey, I feel bad for the Broncos, man. And that quarterback. Listen, he our age, but he was playing good this year. You know what I'm saying? No hate to him, man. The old one word, the ankle gave out on him because the one word old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But nah, man, big salute to, and also, man, I want to shout out these Bears. The Bears played a great game, man. They took it, incredible pass by Caleb Williams to even get to overtime. Back foot, Hail Mary, wide open man. You know what I'm saying? That dude, he might get MVP one day. He's serious. Now, big hand. I gotta give them a hand of applause for real, bro. Like I gotta give it to them because no one expected that from them this season. Nobody. None of us expected that, man. But anyway, go ahead, bro. I'll let you go.
So I want to go ahead and get to this. What I want to say is, first of all, shout out to Ben Johnson. The Detroit Lions have been what they were the last few years, and Ben Johnson leaves. He goes to the Bears. The first couple of weeks, they look a little rocky. They lose against the Lions in the I think it was week 2, week 3. It was their revenge game. And the next thing you know, listen, folks, Caleb Williams is not there yet. But dang it, he on his way. For you to throw off your back foot, I don't think y'all understand. Back foot, falling backwards and still get that pass,
right on
that
point.
Is some arm strength.
Come on, bro.
That is arm strength. Some of your favorite quarterbacks didn't have that type of arm strength. When Peyton Manning won the Super Bowl, didn't have that type of arm strength.
That boy was throwing rubber duckies. That second Super Bowl.
I want, hey, Ben Johnson, shout out to you. You the truth, my guy. Because I'm gonna tell you something. This is Caleb Williams' second year. This is your first year as head coach, and you made it to that game. Put you there. Look. Y'all bow out gracefully. It's a couple of people before we get through this that I want to give they flowers to. The other person, Broncos.
Yeah, man.
If you watch the Broncos, and I talked to Higgins about this at the airport. If you watch the Broncos, you want to know what they did in that matchup? Hey, you know what, Bo Nix? We're going to make you mirror Josh Allen. Every type of play Josh Allen would run, they have Bo Nix doing it. Fake, right up the middle. I've never seen Bo Nix run so much to the point my man ankle gave out on him. You dig what I mean? But game plan was where it needed to be. And I want to give this salute to the Texans, man. CJ Stroud, I get it. He had a horrible game. We all know that. In the first half, he had a horrible game.
Yes, he did.
First season, everybody named him the second coming. Second season, he had a slump. Everybody tried to write him off. Third season, my man is right where he needs to be. And that head coach, the class that they had when they lost, nobody had their head down. Now, Stroud did because he threw 4 interceptions, and I get it. My man, he had a bad game. But then in the second half, he grew up, he learned from it, and the way that coach handled this business with him being a third-year coach, like, shoot, man, didn't nobody expect us to be here. We just happy to be here. That's what I like to see. And I see the future in quarterbacks in the Caleb Williams and the CJ Strouds. You dig what I'm saying? In the Bo Nixes. You dig what I mean? Like, I am happy with what we have here. But we've been saying this all season long, and I'll let you go after this. I told you guys the best division in the NFL this year was the NFC West. And it showed. The championship game has 2 of the NFC West teams in it, in the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. You dig what I mean? And guess who was also in the playoffs? The 49ers. So, it's true. Seahawks number 1 for a reason. See, he can eat some crow because I've been saying Sam Darnold is the truth. He didn't believe it. I said Seahawks was the best team in the NFL, and they've proven it. So all I'm saying is where the Seahawks are, I'm not surprised because I called this. And I also think it's about to be Seahawks and the Patriots rematch of the Super Bowl. And my man that said the Lord showed him where to stand and get that interception back in the day, he ain't there no more. And the Seahawks probably getting ready to get their revenge. Go ahead, bro. I know I was long-winded.
Nah, big salute to the Seahawks, man. Me personally, definitely did not expect this, especially from Sam Darnold. He stepped up in the playoffs because last year for the Minnesota Vikings, he did not step up in the playoffs. But he did very good this year. Big salute to them, man. Once again, man, big salute to the Bears. Had a great season. Our boy Chip said the Rams Super Bowl champions. It's possible. It's possible.
Could be.
You know what I'm saying? Could be. It's possible. I will say this, man. 49ers, man, very disappointing loss. Listen, y'all so good to be losing that bad, dog. That's what I say. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome, Mr. G.
Welcome, Mr. G. We good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Yeah, but I think the Seahawks are very, very good, man. I think the Patriots, man, they got some destiny look on them for real. Barely beat the Rams, lost to the Rams. Go ahead, bro. What you say?
No, I said shout out to our homeboy, John Rev Ron, man. He ain't been on here in a minute, but I talked to him earlier today, and he did say this weeks ago before the playoffs started. He was like, "Hey, Rob, bro, Patriots going to the Super Bowl." He's a big Patriots fan. He ain't a bandwagon guy, and
I mean,
I don't see,
brother. They got a layup to get to the Super Bowl, bro. They playing
the
Broncos without their starting quarterback. They got a backup in Jarrett Stidham. Listen, and they call him Stiddy, which is a terrible name that's close to a vulgar name in some circles and a positive name in other circles. But
it could be a vulgar name or it could be the guy that's locked up, Stiddy or Diddy, or you know what? It don't matter.
But I say this, man, Patriots, they should win. Patriots should win, and there's no excuse, Mr. G. Y'all better win this week. Y'all better win. Y'all have to win this weekend. Have to. Yeah. This is your chance to get to the Super Bowl. I think Drake May a Super Bowl level quarterback? Not yet, but that one word finna be there. It just is. But on the other side, it's gonna be crazy. Go ahead, bro.
You know, everybody talking about how the Seahawks this year they end up playing the Rams 3 times this year. Oh, this will be the 3rd time that they played so far. They played Rams took 1, Seahawks took 1. And this is the same talk everybody was talking for last week's game when they played the 49ers. And they went in there and mud stomped them boys. You dig what I'm saying?
That they did.
I think nobody wants to give Darnold his props. That's all I'm going to say. Nope.
Yeah, I will say this, though. The Rams and Seahawks is an actual rival. You know what I'm saying? So they're not going to roll on the Seahawks. The Rams and Seahawks was a rival when they was in St. Louis. They've been a rival. You know, it was always the Seahawks was always better, and they come down here and take a L all the time. So the Rams, this won't be no easy game. This will be a good game. I think it'll be a close game, honestly. Go ahead, bro. What you say?
They go walk over, but they go limp back. Now look, this is what I'll say. Sam Darnold only had 124 yards, so let's not get it twisted. I'm not saying he had the end-all, be-all type game, but you know what he did?
No.
He managed. He had a touchdown. He did throw for a touchdown, but that defense. Everybody's thinking about Sam Darnold. The Seahawks defense is different. Like the way that they're going about playing their games and holding these quarterbacks like Purdy, and I get it, Hagens. Mr. Irrelevant had 140 yards in the pick.
Both of them at home, but go ahead, bro.
But they are at home, and
that's right.
Right. But what I will say is Matthew Stafford, man. Like I'm you about to go against the Seahawks at home, man. And we've always that 12th man is different. You dig what I mean? Like playing in Seattle is different. Is way, and I get it. They went to the Bears, and they played a young quarterback and Caleb Williams, and that's not what you're about to get. I'm not saying Sam Darnold. If you look at all the quarterbacks in the playoffs this year, ain't nobody played like they was just top-notch quarterback. Go look at it. Interceptions, fumbles. Drake May fumble so many times, he just recovered them, and nobody realized it. You dig what I mean? Yeah. So it should be a nice championship game, both AFC and NFC. Go ahead, bro.
For real, the best quarterback of the Final Four is Matthew Stafford.
No, because
I mean, he's the only one. Let me see. I'm thinking about it. He's the only one that got a championship. He's the only one that got a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? He's the most talented at this point. Drake May is the future. What's the name? Darnold is a system quarterback. That is not a curse word in NFL football. There's a lot of system quarterbacks that's won a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? You got a great defense and you don't turn the ball over, you can win the Super Bowl. AKA system quarterback. But I think Stafford them got a chance. You know what I'm saying? Because they can beat the Seahawks. They can definitely beat the Seahawks. They already done it this year, and they can definitely. Where's the game at? You know,
it's in Seattle.
Yeah, it's be tough on the Rams, but the Rams can do it though. It's possible.
Yeah,
it's very loud off of Seattle's place.
Just like they gonna be in Denver, but like you said, it's a layup. You know, the only way the Patriots can lose this game this weekend,
they take
if the defense throw a dud.
Yep,
that's it. If the defense do not show up, then the Broncos will have the biggest upset in playoff history. Because there's no way in the world the Broncos should beat the Patriots this weekend with Drake May. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So,
all right, man. We've been on this for a good minute, man. We got two more to get through. Well, a few more to get through. All right, NBA top 10 power rankings. Number 1, the Thunder. Number 2, the Pistons. Number 3, the Spurs. Number 4, the T-Wolves. Number 5, the Suns. Number 6, the Nuggets. Number 7, the Celtics. Number 8, the Rockets. Number 9, the Knicks. And number 10, the Cavs. Thoughts on this list, bro? Before we get into Impress
T-Wolves are in trouble. I am telling y'all this before the All-Star game. The T-Wolves needs to make a move because I've watched Anthony Edwards. They need something because I watched Anthony Edwards put up 55, 32,
and took an
33, and took an L
to the Spurs.
And he tied.
Yep.
You dig what I'm saying? And he tied. They lost against Utah. By the way, it's the team that I told everybody was don't sleep on them. I didn't say they was going to have a winning season. What I said is you better not sleep on Utah. And I'm starting to give my props to Portland, who's not on here, because that's another team I don't think nobody going to want to see in the play-in. Anyways, back to this top 10. I am happy with what I see. Mm-hmm. I don't have an issue outside of the T-Wolves. I feel like they are ranked a little bit too high. I feel like the Suns should be above them, followed by the Nuggets, Celtics, Rockets, and I don't think the Knicks should be on here.
Me neither.
Like,
and
the Knicks should not be on here.
2-9 the last 10 games.
No, they 2-8 in the last 10. 4 games.
They just had a players-only meeting. You have a players-only meeting. Yeah. Bad teams do that. That means you're playing like trash. Right.
Cat about to be on the catwalk. They about to get rid of that boy. I'm telling y'all right now.
He might have been on the catwalk already, but carry on.
Yeah, for a different reason. Hey.
That boy did his little turn. Strong J.
Right. Right. Shake his little tush. Anyhow, back to the thing. The other thing is Knicks and Cavs. I just don't trust them. I don't trust the Cavs. The Cavs look good every season, get to the playoffs, and then it's a wrap. They don't show up.
Yeah.
Garland's out again.
Mm-hmm.
Mitchell played spite of phenomenal games. They just can't win in the playoffs. You dig what I mean? So the Knicks, Cavs, and the T-Wolves, I got like as far as how they're ranked on this ranking. Go ahead, bro. My bad. I'm a little long-winded.
All good. Impressed in the Eastern Conference, bro.
Impressed in the East, I got to go with the Pistons. They again, second best record. They're 7-3 in the last 10, and that's all I'll say about that. I'm impressed with the Pistons. They continue to do what they do out East.
I am impressed with the Boston Celtics. Who thought they would be number 2 without Jason Tatum? Jaylen Brown is handling this business. He is one of the most hated on superstars. One, because his stances. One, because he don't bow down. One, because he's not like everybody else. And one, because of that fist, that brother. Like the picks they used to have back in the day, the Black Power fist. They don't love that. You know what I'm saying?
They don't like it.
He's a vocal, educated black man in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
But beyond all that, he is a very good player. And I never suspected this team would be this good. And I got to give that brother his props. He should be in MVP talks, for real, for real.
He should be in the MVP. I'll give you that. He should be in the MVP talks.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
Deep press in the East, bro.
We just talked about them. The Knicks are 2-8 in the last 10 games. They're on a 4-game losing streak. And this is why I don't trust them to win a chip. They don't have the right team. Brunson can't stay healthy. Mm-hmm. 1 minute you got Anunoby playing out his mind, and you got Cat, with these little baby suspect screams like he tough. And he won't. I don't see him being the Knicker.
Watch yourself.
No, a Knickerbocker. I knew what I was saying. I was about to say Knickerbocker.
It's always very strong when people of other melanation say Knickerbocker. I'd be like, y'all need,
yeah.
just say Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all get real close with that. All right. Anyway, moving right on. My depressed in the East, man. The Charlotte Hornets. Y'all shouldn't suck. Y'all shouldn't. You have a superbly talented team. Even if Lonzo Ball isn't playing all the time, you have Con Knipple. Who thought Con Knipple would be this good? You are a Duke fan. Did you see this?
Not like at this level. I
Not
thought
like
he'd be
this.
a good role player, but that boy, hey, he should be talked Rookie of the Year.
As a rookie, he's one of the best shooters in the league. And he don't just shoot spot-up shots, off the dribble moves, post up. He's big. He's very good. And then Brandon Miller, very good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that is a very stacked team. They shouldn't be that bad. I don't understand it. All right, bro.
I'm with you.
Impress in the West.
I got to go with, I just talked about them. The Blazers are 8-2 in the last team, 3-game winning streak. And they only 9th. And I'm telling you right now, you do not want to see this team in the play-in. They got some studs on this squad, bro. Like, for real, for real. So, Sharp, you got Grant, and they playing ball. The Blazers are my impressed this week.
I'm going to say I'm impressed with the Denver Nuggets. Yes, I know they just lost a couple of games. I do not care. They have not had Nikola Jokic for a while. They're still playing well. And my man, what's the point guard name there?
Murray.
One of his best seasons ever. He better be an all-star. He better be an all-star. All-star season.
I hope so.
This should be the year. I don't care who else is in the West. This should be the year. Depress in the West, bro.
T-Wolves. I just don't trust this team. The T-Wolves are the Western Conference New York Knicks to me. They got you got the look. You got Julius Randle there. You got Gobert. You got all these other people that pops in and do their thing. I just don't trust them to win, man. I don't trust them to win.
This will be a surprise to many people because this is one of the most popular franchises in the NBA other than the Boston Celtics. I am depressed with the Los Angeles Lakers. I think they are a rudderless ship. I think they're going nowhere. I think they just good enough because they have enough talent to be above the play-in, but they're not good. They're not good. They're trying to run two different directions at the same time. They're trying to have it be Luka's team when the former person who was the leader of the team is still there, and it don't work. And it's going to have to end this year for that team to go to succeed. They need to build around Luka. Luka is the future. Bron, you are awesome. Thank you for your service. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
for real. All right, big injury happened a couple of days ago. Jimmy Butler out for a season with the torn ACL, I believe, which is very, very bad, man. To be this age, it was crazy. I wish I could play the audio because him and Buddy Hield was talking crazy to each other. He's like, man, get up, man. We need you to play. He said, man, my knee hurt. He said, man, you just old. Get up. No, man, my knee hurt. Oh, my knee. It was hilarious. And they were just joking with each other, although he really hurt his ACL. Also, word that somebody asked him, are you going to play Kuminga now? Asked Steve Kerr, are you going to play Kuminga now that Jimmy Butler is hurt? And he said sarcastically, yes. They hate Kuminga. I don't understand why they want to play old dude. Kuminga ain't that crazy. He's better than the way they treating him, bro.
I'll tell you why.
Why is that?
Kuminga is good in stints. If you really pay attention, like they came in last night, they came in. Kuminga had a great game. They took an L. Yes. Kuminga is good in five game spurts. When you start getting him 15, 20 games, he disappears. But here's the caveat to it. You're going to disappear when you got Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry, Draymond Green. I can't think. What's the white boy that can shoot? It started with a P. I can't think of his name. I think that, Przinski. He's the fifth option. So, of course, he disappears until it's time for him to go. But if I'm Steve Kerr, because y'all don't want this man there, instead of sabotaging this young man's career, put him on display. Yes. And so you can get something for a trade. Because right now, nobody knows what he is. Is he a shooting guard? Is he a wing? Is he a this? Is he a that? Yeah. And y'all don't display him enough.
I'll say this, then we'll move on. Here's my problem with Steve Kerr. You're a coach. Develop him. He's talented enough. You could have developed this player. Same thing. Remember, y'all, they had James Wiseman, the big man, number 2 pick. I can't play him. He don't know how to play. You develop him. Teach him how to play. You've had Kuminga, 3-4 years? Develop him.
But
I get him. He jumped over his skis and demanded a trade, and there ain't enough room for him. But they did mess him around all summer, all last year, and they didn't treat that brother right. But anyway, go
I
ahead,
got
bro.
something for that Steve Kerr thing. The only reason I'm not really blaming Kerr is because of the tutelage he was under during his career. You under Phil Jackson, didn't play youngins. Then you went under Popovich, didn't play youngins. So whenever you're coming up on coach's tree and that's how you're brought up into the system, you tend to take on that. And why? Those are two hectified coaches who got championships on championships. And guess what he did? Mirrored their style, put his twist to it, and guess what Kerr has? Championships on championships. So it's one of those don't reinvent the wheel. I don't agree with it, but I understand the old school mentality. My man won as a player, and it ain't like he just got one because he was sitting on the bench.
No.
He actually hit a game winner.
Yes.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yes.
He was a vital part of what happened. One as a player, one as a coach, one as an assistant coach. Like you just gotta that's why Kerr's mentality is like that, and you can't really say anything because shoot, he has just as many rings, or if not more than Jordan, as a coach and a player. So think about it, bro.
Okay.
I know I don't agree with it.
Yeah,
I don't agree with it, but I'm just saying that's his mindset.
That's his mindset, right?
He has an old school coaching mentality that there's starting to fade out.
All right, next thing we're going to get to, we ain't done this in a while, NCAA top 10 power rankings for men. Number 1, Arizona. We ain't going to go into too much depth. We just going to say the top 10 because we running long. Number 1, Arizona. Number 2, UConn. Number 3, Michigan. Number 4, Purdue. Number 5, Rob's Dukies. Number 6, Houston. Number 7, Nebraska. Number 8, Gonzaga. Number 9, Iowa State. And number 10, Michigan State. That is the top 10 power rankings in men's college basketball. Top 10 power rankings in women's college basketball. Number 1, UConn. Number 2, South Carolina, as usual. Number 3, UCLA. Number 4, Texas. Number 5, Vanderbilt. Number 6, LSU. Number 7, Michigan. Number 8, Louisville. Number 9, TCU. And number 10, Iowa. And that is it for all our top 10 power rankings. We're going to get into our soapbox segment.
Soapbox.
This is our soapbox segment when me and Rob go off for 2 minutes on whatever's on our mind or on sports. As normal, I normally let my brother Rob. Normally my brother Rob goes off on sports, and normally I go off on whatever's literally on my mind. We'll see what's happened today. We have a time to look like this, and when it's over, it is just over. As tradition, I let my brother Rob go first. My brother, is you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Listen, man, this is what I'm going to say. I am an NBA fan. I've been an NBA fan since I was a youngin'. You dig what I mean? When I was a Bulls fan, and then I was a Houston Rockets fan, and then I was a Portland Trailblazers fan, and then I was a Bulls fan again. You want to know why? Because of one Scottie Pippen. I am a huge Scottie Pippen fan. If you've ever seen me play ball, my brother knows I got this left-hand layup that I pull all the way around the corner, and I don't care how that mug go up. It will make you mad because it's going to drop. That's Pippen-ish. That's where I got it from. I just did it with the left hand. With that being said, Jordan is my GOAT. But the one thing that I'm starting to see that I respect more than anything, and I don't care if he is chasing numbers or whatever the case may be, LeBron James, I got to tip my hat out to him. As a matter of fact, he got me a couple of championships with my squad. But to be 41 years old and watch this man, he's a physical marvel. Pause. I ain't on that. What I'm talking about is the sports part of it. And the other part as a father, because I'm on the lowest level of basketball you could possibly think of, not even a men's league. And I know how it feels when me, my 3 sons, and my bro right here next to me is on the court. When we step on the court, we have the attitude, we ain't losing. Right. And guess what? If we play 10 games, 8 or 9 of them ours. That last game is because me and this one word beside me, we didn't got windy. That's about it.
When they actually let us play together.
Listen, when they let us play together, because we're going to win because I'm playing with my son. To see Bronny and LeBron on that court as a father, y'all can hate all y'all want to. The fact this man is 41 years old, still dunking the way he doing, and he out there with his son, man, let me tell you something. As a father and seeing this in his 3rd year, yo, salute to LeBron, man, for doing everything he did, whining, crying, and doing whatever he can to be on that court with his son, and they finally starting to develop Bronny. That's my soapbox because I just watched it the other day, and I thought it was pretty cool to see father and son on the sideline joking, laughing, and then on the court at the same time. It is what it is. Jordan's the GOAT. Pippen's my favorite player. That's what it is.
All right, my soapbox is this, man. I drive all the time for my job. I'm at location after location after location all over the city of St. Louis. I'm always driving. And one thing I've learned from driving is that there are different style of drivers. You have the aggressive driver who's cutting all in and out of traffic. You have the driver that's on their phone. So they just kind of drifting to the left, drifting to the right or whatever. Or you got them drivers that just, 10 and 2, all eating the steering wheel, taking their time or whatever. I see all of them. I have no problem with all of them. But here's the one type of driver that I hate with a passion. The driver that pulls all the way up to your bumper for no reason. Like, bruh, we ain't even on the expressway. Why is you on my bumper? We on a regular road. The speed limit is 35. I don't care what street you on. It's 35, max 40. Why is you flying? And it aggravates me so much. And when I see it, I do not speed up. I slow down. And yes, it is a jerk move. But you ain't supposed to be going that fast. If you are that much in a rush, go get on the expressway and get on the fast lane and ball out, my guy. But I hate the one that get this close to the back of your car and make you nervous. And ask for someone who drives. Sometimes I'm not driving a nice car right now because my wife's car is getting worked on and she is real comfortable in my nice car. And I'm scared I ain't going to get it back, but that's for another soapbox. But when I'm driving in my truck, my own personal truck, and somebody right there, number one, my truck is not young. It got years to it. You run into the back of the truck, you gonna mess up your whip. It ain't gonna hurt me. I'm gonna keep right on driving, and I'm gonna dust that thing off. But live, for real, bro, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all that are watching the show, y'all do that. You drive like that. You drive frustrated. Rob calls it road aggravation. Some people, you get in the car and you do this. Soon as you start it up, you aggravated. Look, that's on you. Everybody's not driving slow. It's you. It's you. Look in the mirror. Slow down. You know what I'm saying? Or here's a thought. Leave on time. Then you ain't got to rush. Let's get to our debate feud segment. All right, before we get into the first topic, Rob want to address Mr. G comment. Go ahead, Rob.
Mr. G, I was a Scottie Pippen fan. So when you heard me naming those teams, those were all the teams Scottie Pippen got traded to. And when he went back to the Bulls for the Bulls. But now I'm a Miami Heat fan. Been a Miami Heat fan since Alonzo Mourning, Glenn Rice, and then D. Wade came along. And I've been a Miami Heat fan since. I ain't going back to the Bulls. I'm South Beach, baby. So, no, I am loyal. It was to Scottie Pippen, favorite player of all time.
Yes, and Mr. G, I don't drive slow. I'm not one of the book drivers, but I don't like driving reckless. There's a difference. All right, this is our debate feud segment when me and Rob go. Yeah, in certain parts of St. Louis, you got to drive a little bit fast. All right, this where me and Rob go back and forth over particular subjects like you saw on the screen. We got a timer that look like this, and when it's over, it's over. First subject for tonight. Were the Bills right for firing Sean McDermott? Mr. Davis, were the Bills right for firing head coach Sean McDermott of the Bills?
Absolutely. And I'm going to tell you why. Listen, man. With Josh Allen as quarterback, the Buffalo Bills was 8 wins and 8 losses. 8-8, man, under McDermott. Yeah. So his firing, to me, it's the way it needs to be. Playoff appearances, 8 and 9 seasons. I get it. He could not get over the hump with Josh Allen. And you got to remember, have y'all been watching the playoffs? They have anointed Josh Allen as the best player in the league. I don't know if y'all that's all they've been talking about. Josh Allen. Listen, deepest runs, reached the AFC Championship game twice. Divisional round exits, including 4 of the final 5 seasons.
Yes.
6 consecutive seasons with at least 1 playoff win. I get all of that, but you're not winning chips. You're not getting your quarterback over the hump. You're not motivating them to get to that point. And I wouldn't be surprised if Josh Allen was like, yo, I need some new ears. I can't hear this one word. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, this will be a real debate for you. I would say
no.
Well, no.
Yeah.
They were wrong for firing him. And this is why I would say that. Yes, you need a great head coach. Yes, you have a great quarterback. Guess what else you need? A great wide receiver. They didn't have a number 1 level wide receiver. They had a decent running back and a decent defense.
You can't say decent running back, and he just got the contract, brother.
Everybody get contracts. They're not high level. That is not all on them. Now, this game, he played bad. Josh Allen played very, very bad. You're not going to get rid of Josh Allen. I don't think Sean McDermott should have been fired for one game. The ownership came out. Listen, I'm saying this because the ownership came out and the same general manager. Guess what happened when Sean McDermott got fired? The general manager got promoted. Yeah. And they said, the owner came out and said, the reason we let him go was because of what happened in this game we just saw. He didn't say over years he's been bad. All those things you said, which I think is a decent reason for firing somebody, the owner didn't say that. He said because of this one game where Josh Allen did not play good. Josh Allen was actually very, very, very bad. Very, very, very bad. So I don't think that loss is just on the coach. I think Josh Allen was pure D, Oscar the Grouse, not very good in that game. Didn't he throw a lot of interceptions that game? Didn't somebody drop some stuff? I think the team around him was not up to snuff. And then also, Sean McDermott came to the general manager and said, I don't have a championship level team. And the general manager got offended. He said, I'm going to show you what you think about this. Get your so-and-so up out of here. That's my opinion. I don't think this is a coaching issue. I think it's some other stuff. Like Mr. G said, they have not replaced Diggs. You got to have a great quarterback and receivers. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. Yeah, this is a debate fuel.
Absolutely.
Listen, he threw one more interception than Bo Nix did.
Mm-hmm.
He actually had 5 more yards than Bo Nix, and he threw the same amount of touchdowns with 3 of them as Bo Nix. It wasn't Oscar the Grouch pure D trash. James Cook, who is a high-level running back, who we gave props last week for getting the contract that we got because he is a high level, had 117 yards.
Yes.
He had 117 yards.
Yes.
And Kincaid had 83 yards and a touchdown. So, no, they never replaced Diggs, and it's hard to replace someone like that. I get it. But to say that Josh Allen had a Oscar the Grouch pure D trash game, I can't say that. And he had more yards, same amount of touchdowns, and only 1 more interception. His players, to Mr. G's point, his receivers were dropping balls that was just on the hand.
Yes.
You dig what I mean? That don't fall on the quarterback. That falls on the receivers doing this number.
But neither one of those should fall on the coach, though. How's that Sean McDermott fault? If you got bad players dropping stuff, whose fault is it?
McDermott, even when he had Diggs, was not winning with Josh Allen. You cannot have the best quarterback, arguably the best quarterback in the NFL, and you're not doing anything with him. You have to go.
Mm-hmm.
Of course he was trash. You're going to say that. You're a Patriots fan. Mr. G, you got to be muted. You cannot say nothing about
That's a good point. No, I don't think Josh was that good today, honestly, to me. And now it's come out. It just came out that he was injured because, he was LeBron James type injured. Oh, I lost, so now I'm injured. You know what I'm saying? Like
all
LBJ.
I'm saying is, he's 8-8 in the playoffs, man.
Yes.
Like that's 500. That's not good enough. It's not good enough. If Tomlin makes the playoffs every freaking season and they wanted him out of there, you cannot be 8-8 with argue. And Tomlin was doing this with mediocre Oscar the Grouch trash quarterbacks.
There you go. Now,
level.
On your point, to argue on your end, I would say he should be fired because he had a high level quarterback that most people think is in the same level as Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes. They put him in the same level. This has been an MVP level quarterback, and you ain't got there with it. But I do have to say, if you ain't got no wide receivers and no special, no great players, that's a problem too. So I think it's more on, to me, I think McDermott shouldn't have been fired. I think the front office should have been fired. That's my opinion. But I can't, because now they talking about.
It's hard to replace the front office than it is a coach, especially with all the coaches that got fired. Ooh, we can go get him.
This is true. It's a lot of nice coaches out here, but
who they
guess who they trying to get? A coach that was fired by the New York Giants, Brian Dable. So who used to be Josh Allen's offensive coordinator? You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's an upgrade, then McDermott. That's my opinion. But we'll move on.
I got you.
That's the end of that one. All right, that just looked like conjunction. NFL conference. No, that's too early for that. I don't want to do that one yet. Let's go.
Okay.
Was the Indiana Hoosiers season the best ever in college football? Was the Indiana Hoosiers season the best one in college football? I forgot to do college football top 10, but we'll move on. If y'all do not know, let me pause this for a second. This Monday, Indiana beat the Miami Hurricanes, I believe 27-23, something like that, on Monday. It was a very good game if you watched it. Went down to the very last play of the interception
very good game.
Because Miami had a chance to win, but Indiana won. So the question for today was, Indiana, first college football team to go 16-0. Did they have the best season in college football ever? Mr. Davis, what do you think?
Can I get a hand clap, please?
Yes.
In the words of 50 Cent, that's for me. Because I'm going to tell y'all why. I said this. I said Indiana will win the national championship if they beat Alabama. That was the the second week of the playoffs. Alabama made it. I said if they beat Alabama, nobody's beating this team because their confidence is going to be on high. I don't care if Saban is there or not. Now, to the point at hand, because I had to flex a little bit. To the point at hand, listen, man. Kurt Signetti, is that his name?
That's right.
Okay, Kurt Signetti. Last year, 2024, Indiana is not a football anymore. They wasn't. Nope. They are now.
Yes, they are.
11-2 last season. 13-0 in the regular season. They end up going 16-0 all around.
Yep.
First program national championship. You dig what I'm saying? So they got that.
Yep.
Most wins in program history.
Yep.
Most wins at the AP rank. Highest final ranking ever. Heisman Trophy winner. They checked every single box.
Every box, Craig.
Every box you can think of for the national championship, for the regular season, for undefeated. Give them their flowers. This, in my opinion, and I'm not real versed on college history when it comes to it, but as long as I've been watching, this is the best Cinderella story, best story in college football history to me, because nobody wanted them there. Nobody wanted them there, to the point where the book, if you look at I don't bet because I don't like giving away money. If you start looking at how it was going, it was a transition. It just started shifting and shifting and shifting. Even to the point of the national championship game, people still had Miami getting ready to beat this team, even though they were underdogs. Think about that. Shout out to Indiana, man, and Kurt Signetti and Mendoza and that squad, man. Like, for real. To me, best ever.
So when they did the college game day before the game, they do the picks at the beginning. Everyone picked Miami except for Pat McAfee. The whole stage, everybody, I think it was like 5 of them. Everyone on picked Miami. And this is what it comes down to. This is why I say this is the greatest ever, because this was not a blue blood. Nope. Miami was one of the blue blood. Now, in college basketball, Indiana is absolutely a blue blood. Equal with Duke, equal with Kentucky. They're in the same class as those type of programs. Michigan State, Duke and Kentucky, and also Indiana. Those are equals to me. Not the same, but very similar. In football, non-existent. But for them to do this with an unknown coach, this coach came from like D2. He didn't come from another Power 5 program. He didn't come from Alabama. He worked at Alabama as like a recruiter or something. But he came from a D2 program. Like Rob said, last season, 11-2. First season ever being a D1 coach. 11-2. Came in cocky. If you watch him, he coaches with a scowl. This man does not smile. He is not happy about nothing. And he is a football guy through and through. They trying to interview him, and he's talking about coverages and all that. They looking at him like, one word, what is you talking about? That man did not smile until he won the chip. And that team was well coached. They played smart. They didn't make a lot of mistakes. They made one big mistake at the end. It was an offsides when they could have sealed the deal, and they messed around, didn't get that fourth. They had like a 4th and 1, and they get turned into a 4th and 6 because they're offsides play. But beyond that, that team was very, very good. Fernando Mendoza, 2-star recruit. Fernando Mendoza was from Miami, went to school right around the corner from that stadium. He tried to walk on Miami and got rejected. It was a miracle run. And for, I know a lot of us watching may not be college football fans. This don't happen. In college football, you don't come in and take a team that has never had football history to 11-2 and the next year win the chip. You will not see this again unless it's Signetti again. And now they got support. Now they have said, we are no longer a basketball school. We are a football school. And guess who they have supporting them? Billionaire Mark Cuban tells him, whatever you need, Kurt, I got you.
Yep.
It's crazy. Brother, them tickets to get to the game was like $4,000. Ridiculous.
Yep.
And the stadium was like 60-40. In Miami Stadium, it was 60-40 Indiana.
Hey, look.
Crazy,
let me tell y'all something. To your point, the 60-40, Indiana fans was coming through Southwest Airlines the morning of the championship.
I saw
more Indiana fans at St. Louis going down to this game than I saw a handful of Miami fans.
Yep.
But to this point, best ever.
Yep.
We always talk about Cinderella stories, and I talk about the BS system. You dig what I'm saying? Even though it's not in place no more, college football don't like this because their big-time guys aren't getting the shine. No. And that's why I said if they beat Alabama, they were going to win the championship because it was like, this is who college wants there. If we take them down, nobody is taking us down. Let me tell you something. Nobody wanted Miami in it for a minute. Remember, it was Notre Dame everybody wanted in the game.
And then all of a sudden, now everybody loved Miami. That was crazy.
Miami and doing this crap here.
Yeah.
No. It didn't go down like that.
Right.
And I said, I'm going to pat myself on the back because I saw this one same way I saw Baltimore sitting their tails at home. Yeah. And I called it. Look, I ain't saying we the best knowledgeable football and sports. No, we talk about sports, but this one here, the writing was on the wall for me a long time ago when they stayed one. And that coach mentality, the coach did not allow them to get big-headed for nothing.
None whatsoever.
So shout out to the coach. Shout out to Indiana. This is a historical thing, and I don't think it's going to ever be duplicated. And you got to think, this happened in the transfer portal era. So shout out to Indiana Hoosiers, man.
Yeah, man. Big salute to Indiana Hoosiers, and we will not see this again. I fully agree with you. All right, LeBron James wasn't named. I didn't tell you about this one, but LeBron James wasn't named an All-Star starter for the first time. Is it time for him to retire, Mr. Davis?
No.
Okay.
Not at all. He's not named a starter because he's in the West. That's
right.
Just
too many good players.
He's in the West. So, no, it's not time for him to retire. I just saw this man do a tomahawk dunk on a man's head to later on end up with 23, 7, and 8. The average player ain't averaging that.
No.
At 22.
Right.
You dig what I mean? So to do it at 41, LeBron can retire whenever the heck LeBron feel like retiring. Just because he didn't make it. Now, it would be a tragedy if they don't let this man make it. The coaches don't vote him in.
Oh, they going to vote him in. I mean, Adam Silver going to get a little buzz now. Vote him in. We need people watching. You know what I'm saying? We need them eyes. You know what I'm saying?
And it's LA, so they definitely need. Even though it's at the Clippers Stadium, it's in LA.
Yeah. No, now, I will disagree with you on this. Yes, I think it's time to retire, but not because he wasn't an all-star starter. I think because go out on top, bro. This ain't your team.
Yeah.
You getting sciatica and stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? You getting eye-level age brothers type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you catching sciatica, you getting all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I think what's up, C? I think he's had a great run. I think he deserved all the props of being one of the players that didn't have much drama. His biggest drama was going to Miami. You ain't heard him in much scandal, and it could be just because of NDAs, but you ain't heard much scandal. He's a smart man. He put his people on. He made his people millionaires. He made them bosses. All the things he's done is honorable, but I don't think he is in number one position with the Lakers. He either need to retire or leave the Lakers. That's my intent. That's my opinion, because even if he goes somewhere else, he still ain't going to be number one. Like, say if they moved him to Cleveland now, right? Everybody would love and revere him, and he would be an integral part. But if they win the chip, we ain't going to say just because of LeBron. We're just going to be like, well, they got another chip with LeBron, because he ain't going to play that much as he used to. This man is a physical specimen. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
He is. You know what I'm saying? But, man, we used to say he paid $1 million on his body. Inflation happened. He paid $2 million on his body every year, and he's healthy because of inflation and tariffs, because of both of those. But, nah, man, I think, man, this will be the perfect time. He should announce it at the end of the year, do his victory lap all next year, and then that be it, man, because you can't do what you used to do no more. That's my opinion. Go ahead, bro.
I can't say he can't do what he used to do, and he tomahawk dunking on one word.
That
still,
is
bruh.
a dunk.
But
what he used to do was win. What he used to do was lead the team. What he used to do was average high points. What he used to do, that's what I'm talking about. He can still
24
dunk.
points a game. And I'm not even a LeBron fan. Listen.
I know you ain't. I know you ain't.
Yeah, I am not. I am not. For anybody who don't know me, it's not the fact that I'm on the LeBron bandwagon. That is not it. I talked about LeBron earlier because on my soapbox, because I respect what it is that he's doing and being out there with his son and all of that. But LeBron is still better than, I would say, 65% of the NBA right now. Just the bottom, he don't have to be a number one. You can't even argue that, see? He don't have to be a number one. That's why Luka's there. Excuse me. He don't have to be a number one. Luka's there. All they need is another piece. So if the Dallas Mavericks decide we're trading Anthony Davis, what'll end up happening is Anthony Davis goes back to LA. They give him DeAndre Ayton, and then boom, you got Luka, Mr. Glass and Father Time on the same team, and all is well, and they'll mess around. They won't win the chip, but the fact that, and then they might. You just never know. You just never know, man. We've seen stranger things in the NBA.
Didn't Ladiddy play for your Heat? Not Ladiddy.
And guess what Ladiddy got us?
He got some chips. Two
chips.
of them things. Two things.
Chips. Not to mention, there's 3 tips because Wade County got us one as well. So I mean, I get it. Kawhi Leonard fade away. You know what I'm saying? You and Drake and everybody got in. You know,
we gotta remember this is C dude now. You know, we can't play with LeBron. That's a guy. Definitely better than a lot. Stop the cap in the comments when it comes to LeBron.
Yeah, I said 65% of the league. He's better than 65% of the league.
What I don't want to see, and this is what I say, I am not a LeBron fan, but I respect the heck out of that man, right?
Oh, for sure.
The way he handled himself, he's handled himself better than most NBA players ever, right? I don't want to see him bad. That's the point I'm making.
I don't want to see him Michael Jordan.
I don't want to see Michael Jordan with the Wizards. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't want to see that. For that, I respect that. I don't want to see LeBron.
Go on the dip now, brother. You basically 42 years old, man. You proved all points. All the points. You ain't getting number 5. Like every point.
All the points.
You scored all the points, the assists. You did everything, dog. Leave some for somebody else, my guy. Nah, big hats off to
20
LeBron,
NBAs
man.
in every city. No, I'm just
come on, bro. He'll be like, it's gonna be just like Jordan. His number gonna be retired in multiple teams.
I don't want it. Yeah, I don't want it. And it should be. What I will say is this: number 6 should be retired in Miami. Number 20, whatever he was in Cleveland, should be retired there. And the Lakers should retire his number as well. You want? Agreed. I mean, because he has a chip in all of those cities. Respect him for what he is.
Yes, sir.
Which is a great basketball player, because I'm not about to call that one word the king. Go ahead.
Never did. All right, on to the next. Last subject for tonight. In NFL Conference Championship weekend breakdowns and predictions. All right, listen. So we have 2 games going on that's going to set up for the Super Bowl. This weekend, hold on one second. Let me pull up my notes here. All right, this weekend we had the Broncos versus the Patriots. Thoughts on this, brother? I say my thoughts right quick. I normally let you go first. My thoughts right quick. Okay, Broncos versus the Patriots. My first thing I'm going to say, Mr. G, I don't care what you say. Y'all better win this game. Period. Y'all got to lay up to Super Bowl. You got an injured quarterback. Jarrett Stidham is he has experience as a backup quarterback. I think he's serviceable. I've heard of him. You know what I'm saying? He's been around. But he's not the starter. There's a reason. If that one word was that good, he'll be starting. So I think the only way the Patriots lose this game is if they're messing off and they're not focused. Y'all need to be focused and get to the Super Bowl. That's what I say about that one. That is the drama there. He said that defense is scary. Yes, but y'all are better. It's no excuse. They ain't got no quarterback. I think y'all should win it. Hey, defense is very, very good, though. I do not lie.
Don't do it, Mr.
Mr. G, we love you, brother.
You
from up
already
there in
starting.
Canada. Don't give us these pre-excuses, one word.
Yeah.
Nah, brother, stand up like a man. Stand up like a man and
See,
take
look
it,
at
dog.
look. Hey, that boy. Hey,
He got them
that boy
excuses
coming
in
up
there,
with all
dog.
stats. They almost set the record for sacks.
Right.
What we gonna
Come
do?
on,
Hey,
bro.
listen.
Come on, bro.
And I
Don't
get
do
it,
that.
Mr. G. That's a superstition about it. You don't
No,
want to be
he's
too
a
gotta
real
remember,
fan.
Listen, at the beginning of the season, me and you was giving the Patriots, because we did give the Patriots their props all season long.
Yeah,
and
we
Mr.
did.
G would be like, simmer down. Nobody knows about us yet.
Right.
Simmer
Stop
down.
talking about him. Stop talking about him. You're going to jinx us. You already
gonna
know.
jinx us.
That's why he
Mr.
laughing.
G,
He
we
already
got
know
it.
what he doing. We already know what he
But
doing.
what I'll say is the only way the Patriots lose this game is if they defense collapse.
Absolutely.
It should
Absolutely.
they should have enough sacks. And this is what I'm going to say. Think in mind of Shador Sanders. I'm not bringing Shador up because I'm a fan.
Right.
He didn't have camaraderie with his offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
When a quarterback is back there and he don't know the counts, he can know the counts, but they don't know what he likes. They don't know the taps. They don't know this. That is a debacle.
Mm-hmm.
And he's with the first team. Now, he got all this week to think about it and do it. The Patriots should they should put 3 or 4 in. They should be pressuring that boy dang near every single play. And then on the opposite side, Patriots, Drake May, step back and pick it apart. I don't care how many sacks they got. Your offensive line is not trash for Drake May and the Patriots.
Right.
You dig what I mean? Scheme. That's all you got to do. And it's going to fall on the Patriots defense, since you're scared of all the sacks that they almost broke, and the defense is this. The Patriots defense is the key to them winning this game this weekend, and they should annihilate anything Stiddy or whatever that boy name is do this weekend.
Yeah. I agree with you. I got the Patriots winning that one. Only way, I say this too, only way I think the Patriots will lose also if Drake May and the team gets nervous, because this would be the biggest game they ever played. All of them.
Yeah.
And Mike Vrabel, I don't know if Vrabel has ever been to the Super Bowl. I know he's gone very far when he was the coach of the Titans. So this is new territory, I believe, for everybody. I think Vrabel is a good enough coach to try to calm that quarterback down. I think if they just do what they do, they'll win. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you sneak by and win. Just win. Go ahead, bro.
I will say this, though, but there is a hectified coach on the other side in Sean Payton.
Yes.
So let's not
boy, Mr. G
count him out.
Look, he still got excuses. Hard to breathe and call him brother. Mr. G, bruh.
Hey,
have some faith, brother. That brother got all excuses, man. Have some faith in your team, one word.
To the next subject, man.
All right, next game, man. Seahawks and Rams. Brother, what do you think about that? I'll let you go on this one first.
I think it's going to be a close game. It's not going to be a blowout. Seahawks beat the 49ers 41-6. You dig what I mean? This is not going to happen with Stafford and Stafford and the rest. It is not the 49ers.
Right.
But what I will say is I've been rolling with it. I said Seattle was the best team in the NFL. I've been saying this, I think, since about week 10, if I'm not mistaken. I said Sam Darnold was the truth. I feel like Drake May is the truth. I feel like the Super Bowl, it'll be a repeat of Seattle and New England in the Super Bowl, with Seattle getting their revenge for not giving it to beast mode on the goal line, and they'll win that Super Bowl. I got Seattle beating the 49ers. I got them beating them by 8, man. I really do.
You got Seattle beating the Rams, you mean?
Yeah, Rams. I got Seattle beating the Rams by at least 8.
Yeah, I'm going to say I'm going to go with the Rams, and I just do it just based on quarterback. Now, I think it'll be a very, very close game, and I think one quarterback is built for this, and one of them is new to this. That's the reason I say that. I think Seattle going to have all the momentum. They're going to have all the people shouting. They're going to have the everybody behind them. Everything going to be for them set up. And what if the Rams come in there and bust them in the mouth first? What happens to that stadium? It gets quiet. Then that pressure get in there. And Stafford been through that. But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? I think Seattle should win because of the home field advantage. But I got more faith in Stafford as a quarterback, so I say the Rams in a very, very close one. Couple of points. Very, very close.
Feel like Seattle playing with house money, literally. They
are.
have nothing to lose because nobody thought they was going to be here. So That's the factor. You have home field advantage.
Yeah.
And even if you lose, you won because nobody saw you getting here as Sam Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks, and that's why I feel like they're gonna win. They can get hit in the mouth and they're gonna come right back like, well, shoot, we shouldn't be here anyway. We got this.
All right, so we got Patriots winning, and Rob has Seahawks. I got the Rams. We gonna see what's gonna happen. We gonna see who going to the Super Bowl.
Yo, have you ever thought I really enjoy what these guys are doing with this show, with this podcast, this particular one? We're talking about the Not the Same Sports Show.
Yes,
How can I help support them? How can I help be a blessing to them? We haven't did it because we've been bumping our gums the whole night and going with Mr. G. See, we appreciate you coming through. That's what we was talking about. Sports Talk with C a little earlier. Gotta give my girl some props on what she's doing. You dig what I mean? But anyhow, you want to support us, hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. That's how she was able to slide through. Her notifications was on. I don't know if that's what it was. I'm just talking noise. But that's how you can slide through. You dig what I mean?
Good, though.
It sound good. You dig what I mean? Again, show them one more time for the people in the back. Hit the like, subscribe, and notification button so you know anytime we go live, because we did an impromptu and came on an hour early last week, and we caught everybody off guard. If you want to sow a seed, hit the Cash App sign. Cash sign, Not the Same Podcast, notthesamepodcast.com /support. Listen, I apologize, my folks, for lying to y'all, saying I was going to update the podcast. I forgot. I ain't going to even lie to you. I got busy. I was doing this, that, and the third. But the website will be updated. But one word, if you hit the like, subscribe, notification button, you can hit every show since 5 years ago. You ain't even got to go to the website. But it is what it is. You dig what I mean? That's how you can support us. We appreciate y'all coming through. Definitely with the comments. That's the biggest way you can support. And sneaker peekers, we know y'all over there talking all night. He don't know what he's talking about. Then say something, one word.
Say something.
Say it with your chest. Don't say it at the screen. I can't hear you. Put it in the comments. Make a dummy page and comment. You dig what I mean?
Do what you do.
That's all you got to do. But make sure you subscribe when you make that dummy page.
Anyway, listen, man. We appreciate y'all watching tonight. We'll be back tomorrow for our music and hot topic show, man. Make sure you slide through where you hear the latest and greatest of CHH music and some of the hottest topics ever, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man. These are the tough weeks for us when we have 3 shows, but we appreciate everybody tapping in, man. And we'll see y'all tomorrow night, man. With that being said, I am C. Micah.
I am Rob Redeem.
And we is out.
Tell them it's not the same. It's the podcast, and we call it Not the Same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then like an episode about the part we not the same. Culture not the same. Boy, I feel like Robert Dean. And just like Robert been redeemed, glory to the King. I feel like C might get this music with faith in it. Put the word on 808, I'm talking great. Steph Curry with the shot. Boy, I'm talking long distance. Boy, you messing with a Grizzly, you would think I played in Memphis. We be going back and forth, this life's arena playing tennis. But it's LLC's up in this thing, that means we stand is not the same. This the podcast, and we call it Not the Same. Yeah, this the podcast, not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that